My name is Ana Ascona, and on today's immigration segment, we will have Julio Sanchez as our special guest. We are honored to have you on E350, the new informative television show for Union County residents.
How are you, Ana?
I'm very good.
It's a privilege to be in your program.
Thank you. Today we're focusing on what young adults can do to stay in the United States while getting an education and not worrying about immigration issues. So, Julio, we would like for you to discuss what is called the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals.
This DACA program, as we call it, the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, is not a law, but it has the power of law. It's an initiative by President Obama, which is based basically in the ineffectiveness of Congress to come up with a DREAM Act.
So, Julio, can you tell us how can undocumented immigrants apply?
Well, there's a form, and the form is Form 821D, and all the person has to do, if that person feels, that younger adult feels that he qualifies, is fill out that form.
Now, I would like to know what happens for applicants who came in within the time period provided but left and returned back to the U.S. Do they still qualify?
Yeah, that's a very good question, because I keep calling it the statute, and it's not the statute, it's an executive mandate because of the initiative that President Obama took. But what the regulation says is that those that came in and then left, but it was a casual leaving and entering, and it was brief, can still apply.
If once they apply for the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals and they don't get approved, there's no way around it to reapply.
As a matter of procedure, there's no appeal. A denial is a denial. If you have a felony, can apply for DACA. That's a big crime. If any child or any young adult was caught DWI, that person doesn't qualify. That's a significant misdemeanor. If you have an issue with distribution of drugs, doesn't qualify. DACA doesn't give the right to travel. It's not a green card.
Once enrolled in an institution, do they qualify for financial aid, grants, scholarships?
DACA doesn't by itself allow them to apply for financial aid.
What evidence can individuals provide to show proof that they have been residing in the United States?
Bills, rent receipts, those are the best records.
Does the Deferred Action give the right for employment in the United States?
They have to prove need.
Can the Deferred Action provide path towards citizenship?
It doesn't provide path, unfortunately, towards citizenship. It will prevent deportation within the 2 years. You have to be on unlawful status in order to apply for it. If a person is in unlawful status, he can apply for DACA. And if it's in deportation proceedings, so be it. But you cannot be in lawful status, like you cannot have an H-1 visa and apply for DACA. You have to be unlawfully here, which could be that you came in illegally or you have remained here unlawfully after making a legal entry, whichever the case might be. I would suggest that a person who believes that is eligible for DACA should go and get a lawyer or go to one of these recognized non-for-profit agencies and check with them.
This is all for today. Thank you very much, Julio, for your time, for all this wonderful information that is very useful for our viewers. So, can you just tell our viewers what's the best way to contact you in case they have any questions or they want to come into your office?
If someone has a legal problem, there's one person, one professional who can help, and that's a lawyer. A lawyer has a license. A lawyer who knows about immigration law can give him a direction, the right direction in a case. A notary public cannot. He can just take a signature, and that is it. If anybody wants to contact me, they can do so. I have a telephone number, 908-355-0666. They can call me and make an appointment.